bitch. It's fucking time. Time for something different. Close the door. You're gonna be hearing what you don't want to hear.
It's party time!
Viva Piñata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Enjoy them all. Viva Piñata.
So what you're looking at here, if you're here, is fucking Viva Piñata. This game is by Rare, one of the better game makers in the world. The same people who made Sea of Thieves, Donkey Kong Country, and Marble Madness, and Snake Rattle and Roll. Did they make Marble Madness? I don't know about Marble Madness. They did make Snake Rattle and Roll, for sure. They have a very legendary library of shit you should check out if you haven't done it. Banjo-Kazooie also would be a failure not to mention. But what you're looking at here is very different than what you probably remember Viva Piñata being. Certainly different than what I remember Viva Piñata being. And that is the Viva Piñata that I know was on the Xbox. It was on the Xbox 360. And this Viva Piñata that you see here is on the PC. It's got a fucking mouse. And as you can imagine, that's very useful in a game like this, to be able to use the mouse as a controller. Normally I bitch about the mouse being a controller, because it just isn't easy to deal with. But when you're playing simulation games and shit where you don't need a bunch of coordination, and you can still play it on the armchair or your couch without having a fucking problem, then yeah, this is good. This is more precise. I prefer this in that case. So before we get into the garden making action, which we will be doing, I want to put a little instruction into play of how you get this to happen. So you will need a copy of the Windows Live version of this motherfucking game, which is old as hell and hard to find. They're on CD. So you will need a CD drive, or you'd have to image it and get a virtual CD drive if you had to do that. And then you get you have to get the latest fucking Windows marketplace drivers for this old ass Windows marketplace, and that's hard to find. So you can't use the ones that are on the CD. The ones that are on the CD are old as shit, and they don't auto update. That was before auto updates happened that they did this shit. So in the end, you've got to go back and get that old shit, and it's got to be the latest old shit, if that makes any sense. And then you should be able to play this motherfucking thing if you log in to your Microsoft Live account, or if you make an offline account. So, yes, you can play this on your PC too, essentially, is what I'm trying to fucking say to you motherfuckers. So, it's recommended. And the game can be found fairly cheap. You can even see it in the $5 bin every once in a while. But anyway, PC games are very hard sell on physical media nowadays, so it makes sense. Let's go. But this is physical media only, by the way, when this was sold. So that's very interesting also to think about. This is a physical CD. Oh my god, you gotta play this game with me right now. Fucking come on in here. We're gonna fucking put the Jeremy and Yoon account in here and go on into this game. So I'm going to get through the hardcore garden creation part here and make this a cool place, because basically I want to play this with my daughter. But she got bored watching me smash shit with shovels. So we're going to fucking build this fucking garden, and we're going to make it look cute, goddammit. It's going to be a cute fucking garden, and you're going to like it. Alright, so we already, I started this fucking garden. But it's not very, it's almost nothing. Because she got really bored with me hitting shit with shovels. And yeah, she's not quite on a mouse yet. She can do a trackpad or a touchscreen, but mouses are still a bit beyond her. So here we have fucking Leafos. Leafos is our guide, and she, you can hit her with the shovel if you like, I think. I'm pretty certain about this. And she doesn't like it. And then we got this worm, and the worm appeared in this fucking garden because I dug out this space right here. And this space right here is a bunch of good soil. So, now kids won't get bored of this. She'll be fine as long as there's cute shit running around the
Put away
screen that
any
she can
tools you are
identify.
using, and
She's
then
2
move
years
your
old,
mouse
keep in mind.
pointer
So,
over that
don't
worm
think
and
that I'm
click
dealing
the
with a
left mouse
7-year-old.
button to select
Dealing with a
it.
2-year-old.
When you've done that,
So,
we can move on.
7-year-olds might fucking poop all over this shit. They might also think it's awesome, but it depends on if you can read. But when you get this all set up and there's fucking animals in there and stuff that you can watch do shit, that's when a 2-year-old is going to come to something like this and think it's awesome. Trust me. I know what 2-year-old, at least mine, thinks, and that's how
Put away any tools you are
Would
using.
you shut up,
and then
Leafos? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. She doesn't like that I'm just sitting here idle talking about this game instead of working. This game is a bunch of work, but it's very, very relaxing. It's soothing to sit here and fucking run around this fucking thing, clicking this mouse and making this soil nice. And making sure I fucking don't whap these worms, who changed colors, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you're right about kids' attention span and everything expected to be online. But I still stand by everything that I'm saying about 2-year-olds. And that doesn't make this a 2-year-old's game. This makes this my game. I like this game. I own Trouble in Paradise as well, which did not come out for PC, which is a fucking tragedy, if you ask me. It's a tragedy because I don't have my Xbox 360 hooked up in the house. It's in a box, and I don't have enough space, honestly, for that fucking thing to be out with all these other systems. I've got most of my retro systems hooked up, you know, like the fucking Super Famicom and the fucking Super Nintendo and the Famicom and the Nintendo and the N64 and all that shit. All the stuff that needs a cartridge, I've got that out because Yuna's not gonna wreck it because it's a fucking cartridge. They are indestructible. But these Xbox 360 things were CDs, and that shit's breakable, very easily breakable. She picks up that CD and brings it over to the fireplace and puts it down and scratches that shit on that fucking stone and it's over. That thing is worthless at that point. And those CDs are already degrading anyway. This CD, though, I must say, was pristine. So, props to me for somehow not destroying this one. But nowadays, though, there really aren't many CD players. A lot of fucking computers don't have them. So, in the end, it would be wise of me to fucking make an image of this thing. Seriously. I probably should. I remember this game has a limit on what you can do in certain spots. I've always wanted to remove that limit. But it doesn't look like the PC version allows you to remove the space limits. It does, however, let you change some textures and some fucking resolution of stuff. But I kind of like the original stuff, so I'm fucking gonna stay with the original and not boost the textures for myself because I kind of am attached to this. It reminds me of a different time. I don't think it was a better time. It was just a different time. Better time in gaming, perhaps. Yeah, we should... Honestly, it's hard at this point, but we still should be making really rigid and strong physical media. But we update things so much now and everything's online that it doesn't work anymore. But boy, does it make a product that lasts long. The reliability and quality of having a cartridge that absolutely plays in the system it was designed for, so good. Gotta pick up this fucking chocolate. Chocolate is the currency, I believe, in Viva Piñata, if I'm not mistaken. It has been a while. We are making it happen here. This fucking garden is getting fucking beat down here. Okay, the first thing, and this is like a mixed bag of feelings that I have. The biggest thing that's gone downhill is that people are releasing incomplete products. And there are two ways to do that. There's the respectable way and the despicable way. And both of them are not good, but one of them I have learned to accept and embrace at certain situations. And one of them I absolutely fucking hate. The first way is releasing an incomplete game at full price as the final release. What you're looking at are games like Cyberpunk 2020 and games like No Man's Sky, and just games that were sold as a finished product but either are not working in the platforms that are above the minimum system requirements that they advertise them for. And again, this is for PC, so I can't fucking say that Cyberpunk was not released completely on its consoles because I never fucking played that. But I have a system that is in many ways double the required performance for it, and it's not working to a point where I think it's a fun game to play. And it should have been released as the other option, which is early access. Fucking early access. They fucking straight up say their game's not done. In many cases, they're better quality than the actual games that I'm talking about, like No Man's Sky and fucking Cyberpunk, where they just didn't release it right. And what they're saying is that they need people to play the game to make it better, and they promise to do that, and then they actually do it. And since that is an agreement at the time of purchase that you're making with them, I can live with that. But the fucking worst thing is people releasing fucking unfinished shit. Now, you may say, oh, well, look at the Angry Video Game Nerd and look at all the shitty NES games that came out and how shitty they were. And that is the same thing. And it's worse in some ways, but it's not the same thing because those are still being released as final products. And these other people oftentimes have the gaming community go out and fix their games. No one's going out and fixing fucking Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's maybe they are. If they are, that's fucked up. They probably did actually do that. But like, they're not fixing the other ones, the less famous fucking shitty games in the retro scene. There's a lot of shitty games in the retro scene that will never be modded or fixed. And they're shitty forever, and that's their true final release. And the agreement between the customer in 1980 and them at that time was they were getting that shitty thing, and that it would always work. It would always fucking work when you stuck it in the fucking game system. And it will not always work if you fucking get these shitty games. Like, for example, Magic the Gathering Tactics, a game made by Sony Online Entertainment, SOE. That game doesn't work. You purchased the game, and it's shit, and it does not work now. You cannot play it. It is no longer supported, therefore you cannot play it in single or multiplayer. Battleborn. That game is going to be unplayable in March. It's a game by Gearbox that they gave up on. And they're allowed to do that even though people paid fucking serious money to buy a licensed copy of it that they expected to work. I expected to be able to play single player in that motherfucking game. And they're going to shut it down. I expect honestly to be able to play multiplayer in it too. But especially single player, there's a fucking campaign in there. And that motherfucking game got fucking straight up shut down. Actually, it's a plan, but they're still doing it. And that's a fucking travesty. Gearbox should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Gary Pitchford, I mean, I've met the motherfucker. I literally stood this far from his motherfucking face. He should be ashamed of himself. I would be fucking saying this to him directly if I had the opportunity I had back then. But back then, he didn't fucking do this yet. He didn't fucking make a decision to fucking take a game that people bought and licensed and fucking make it unplayable. It's fucking horrible. He should be fucking slapped in his fucking Plano, Texas face. He should be fucking... Someone should pitch his fucking house with fucking signs, but I don't care enough about that game to fucking do that, or my $30 that I spent on it. But the piece of shit should refund everyone that bought it. Everyone is what he should do. Alright, I cleared this motherfucker. It's a nice fucking barren waste And actually, one golden ratio, the reason why is because when you agree to the terms and conditions, you're actually agreeing to let them take your property away from you.
Put away any
That's
tools
why
you are
physical
using,
media
and then move your
is
mouse
superior,
pointer
but
over that
unfortunately,
worm and click
even
the
with
left
physical
mouse
media
button
now,
to
those
select
same
it.
terms and
When you've
conditions
done
apply.
that,
Would you
we
shut
can
up, you stupid bitch? Even with physical media, those same fucking terms and conditions apply today because they can actually shut a game off that is on physical media now, and it will just hang on the update required screen if you fucking don't have the updates properly on your system that's on. So it's very
Put
fucked.
away.
Even when I was running around, I was trying to do keystrokes and shit. This bitch cannot fucking handle you having your fucking shovel out and not using it. She will fucking bitch, and she's on an infinite. You're an infinite loop, you stupid bitch. You're infinite, and you're a loop. No one understands you, and your fucking mask. Fuck you. Anyway, going into here, and there's some shit. We're gonna put this fucking grass around
Put away
here.
any tools.
We're gonna leave a fucking fire pit in the middle of here. Okay. Oh god, I already fucked it up. Not too bad though. Alright, I've got a mouse. I should be able to really draw nicely here. But I'm really bad at using the mouse. That is... I have no precision whatsoever. Alright, so the fire pit remains so that we can attract certain creatures that require fire and soil on this surface. Because this is about to become a meadow up in this bitch. Wonder if I can do this. Shh. Oh, I can, but I'm probably gonna fuck up my circle if I do that. Gotta paint this shit green. This music kind of reminds me of Peter and the Wolf, mostly the key that it's in. And a little bit of the changes and introductions are the same as some of them too, but the main theme of the Peter and the Wolf, not the duck. I mean, it's also the instrumentation choice too. You've got these single woodwinds going on. It's good. I love this fucking soundtrack. It's a fantastic soundtrack.
Put away any
God
tools
damn
you
it,
are
you
using,
shit!
and
If I
then
try to
move
read the
your
chat,
mouse
you
pointer
fucking
over
bitch about my shovel and my shit. Will you let me stand like this, you stupid bitch? Will you? God damn, she's inconsolable. Unbelievable. I want a divorce. Stupid bitch. Anyway, I don't want a divorce in real life, obviously, but in
Put away any
this
tools
stupid
you're...
fucking bitch. I don't even have anything. Yeah, Europe does definitely have the fucking best legal standpoint when it comes to that shit. So I'm back in the menu, and now I've got to figure something out. I've got to do something. There's a requirement, because unfortunately this game doesn't give you your freedom until a little bit in.
Put away any tools you are using, and then move your...
Okay, she wants me to touch this shitty worm. I've selected him. Now what am I supposed to do? Oh, I can direct him. You can move the animals around. So, he's directed over here. That's fantastic for Yuna as well. She will like that I'm able to move the animals around. That's excellent. Alright, so are you done, bitch? Are you done? Are we allowed to, like, get new animals now? Fucking bitch. Do I have to make the whole thing grass? Is that seriously what I have to do? I don't get a fire pit? What do you want?
If you are using a tool...
I already
Put
did
away
this.
and...
Oh my god. Am I supposed to direct them toward each other or something? I know that they...
Now that you've selected your piñata, the buttons in the top right of the screen have changed. Go back to the garden and...
they want me to get information
you can
about
get
this guy.
information on...
So, here he is, And there's conditions to get them to appear and then to get them to take up residency in your fucking garden. When they take up residency, their color will change. And there are also some certain things you can do to fuck with their breed, like by feeding them different things and making their color weird. This was the standard orange worm here. But there are lots of different colors of different things and different varieties of these fucking animals. So that's what this information thing is about. Anyway, so now we've got air conditioner head or fucking anvil head or whatever the fuck he is. He's coming. We gotta get a house for these fucking worms. Here comes this motherfucking bird. It's coming on in.
Congratulations!
So that fucking bird, know it or not, that bird wants to eat those fucking worms. So you gotta understand, this game is gonna teach my daughter about nature. She's gonna watch her pretty worm get eaten by some other
donut
shit.
has come to look at all
gonna
that
happen.
lovely grass you've
It's
grown.
just reality, though. She's got to learn it. Better to learn it like this than watching some fucking snake kill a rat for the first time. Although I think she's actually watched that, so it's probably not really going to actually change anything. I think she literally did fucking already see that, but she probably didn't know what she was looking at the time. Can I move this thing? Am I not allowed to move it? That thing is fucking huge. I have to shovel it open, don't I? The thing is big as a fucking... The thing is so big. What the hell? Should have put it in the corner. I know I can destroy it, so that'll be fine. I'll destroy it later. God damn, come on. Alright, this is as far as I can zoom out. I thought I had my fucking shovel. Aren't I supposed to smash this shit? Oh, I can't do it. Oh, he's in there building it. That's why. He's got his little fucking, he's got his fucking area set up. So I fucked that up. I put it in a shitty place. But we'll move it. It's fine. This woman is trying to save her fucking garden from some fucking evil piece of shit that lives up on the mountain, who fucked her previous garden up. That's all it is. Smash it. Okay. See, I did remember that, but I forgot that he has to sit in there and build it because I didn't actually want to build this. Luckily, the actual structure is significantly tinier.
Now that you've provided the worms with everything they need, the hearts above their heads.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Now that you've selected a worm, close this alert. Now that you've selected a worm, close this alert and then click on the green button or click the left. Now that you've...
Can you get the fuck out of here? I'm supposed to close this alert. Stupid
Now
bitch.
that you've selected a
I hate
worm,
you. I hate you so much. I really fucking hate you.
this... Now that you've selected a worm,
Do I have to direct it into the house? Is that what they want me to do?
now that you've selected a worm, this worm is ready to be directed. Now the cursor will split into two. Close this alert and move the other half of...
Alright, they're gonna fuck. Let's watch. She could want to go fishing as well, but I don't know. I don't think there's any fish in this.
Welcome to the romancing minigame. You need to take...
Okay, so all I need to do is get this fucking bitch. Oh, do I have to use the mouse on this? That makes that a little easier, I think. I mean, I know if I have a straight line between it and my target, I'm gonna get it right. This is easier. These romancing games are fucking easy compared to before now. Oh, that's nice, because I always got fucking tripped
Now
up in the
you've
difficult
completed
ones.
the game, your happy piñatas will go into their
It used to be you had to use the thumbstick, and if you were pushing it over too far and you went one too far over, you would end up hitting a bomb or some shit. But with this, you can just click in the exact fucking spot you want them to go, and they will stop when they get to that spot. Anyway, they're about to have a funky time up in this bitch. So prepare yourself for that. If only it lasted that long in real life. Anyway.
Hey!
Another one. This place is getting crowded. I want animals. I don't want fucking fat people and fucking neurotic fucking weirdos that can't let you hold your shovel and air conditioner head motherfuckers. I don't need this shit. I don't need it. I need some peace and fucking quiet. I need some fucking silence with the nature, not these fucking humans traipsing all over my shit. Unbelievable. Anyway. So I should have a snake somewhere. There it is. Fucking snake. I need to go in here and deal with this. Actually, I don't need to deal with this. I'm sure they'll interrupt me and fucking tell me what to do. This is the one I need to deal with right here.
Worry no more, your new egg has been delivered safely. Another successful mission for Storkos, the people's champion.
Yes, she's taken over fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson's role
Every time a new piñata is hatched in your garden,
on the earth,
your label
and
is
she's
fixed
now
to it.
the people's
You
champion.
can change your label by using the label designer on the main menu. Click on the green button to close this alert. Bring up the
My
menu with the
label
blue button.
is affixed to it. My label? That's fine. That's gonna be a new worm. And then soon, that new worm is going to have this fucking thing right here. If I take a look at what it needs. Yep, it's ready to go. It's gonna become a resident very soon. So it's gonna turn brown, and then it's gonna start eating these fucking worms. I need more tools, you stupid motherfuckers. Let's go. I want them to leave, but I want them to give me tools so that I can fucking dig lakes and shit. You can look in there. It's got a little squirrel worm in there. Alright.
See
There it is, I told you. This place needs trees and a lake. Then I will be
A
satisfied.
baby piñata is ready to grow up. The baby goes into a cocoon where it grows to its...
Oh, you can crack it open with a shovel, is what she's saying. I'm game with that. There's the cocoon. Alright.
Now that you've raised a baby worm, I feel like I can really trust you. I have 2 seeds that are ideal for someone starting a new garden. You can have either one. Please choose a seed from either hand by clicking on it with the left mouse button.
Oh, I don't remember the seeds. I'm gonna take this one.
Ah yes, a good choice. When you get... The next time you click the left mouse button on a plant, you'll notice the water meter. It shows how much water a plant. Well done! You've planted your seed, but you'll need to water it to help it grow. Without water, the plant will turn yellowy brown and die. If your plant starts turning blue, you're giving it too much water, which can also kill it. Go back to the garden.
Very good. Alright, I got the motherfucking water can. Now I can use it.
Once again.
Alright, so that was too much. I really didn't need to do that. Hopefully it won't be an issue. Pretty sure it'll be fine.
A hunt has started. The piñata food chain means that sometimes the bigger, cute and papery piñatas feed on the smaller, cute and papery piñatas. You seem to have most of the basics now. So see what you can do with the rest of the day before the sun...
I've got a little rabbit. Of course,
Did you see that
I've played
bunnycomb appear?
synthesizers. I have
You
a
must be
fucking
able to
grand
smell the
piano
carrots in your garden.
that is it's a Yamaha disc clavier. It's a piano from 2000 that was made in Japan, and it is a synthesizer as well as a grand piano. So it has a full MIDI interface, and then I've got a couple of different sample I don't know, banks or whatever you call them. They're literally the devices that you can pull into an amplifier and play samples off of it that attach to this. And then also I've got a silencer for it. And then there's some embedded samples in the piano disc recorder that's on there. So yeah, I've got a lot of synthesizers. There's a bunch of ones on this computer too, but they're all software synthesizers using what the fuck is that called? VST plugins. That's right. So yeah, definitely. I went to university for music composition, so I have made thousands and thousands of tracks of music. I haven't done so recently, but tons, ridiculous amounts. It used to be what I thought I was going to do with my life, was just write music, but I did not decide to do that. So instead, the focus has changed. But oh my God, yes, the synthesizer I certainly can play and program, and made a lot of tracks. So several of them are just out there that you can find too if you were to look for them. If I was gonna recommend a synthesizer, it would really depend on whether or
done.
not you were going to be
You
playing
attracted a moth drop.
shows
When the sun goes down, the
in a
moth
band,
drop will look
or whether
for a
you're going to be
suitable
practicing
garden.
at home to try to get your piano playing skills better, or if you were going to use it to program compositions that you don't have to play. Because the synthesizer's different that you'd want to get for each one of those things. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta wake up my family. Someone's coming here to deliver them something, and I don't want to deal with it because I'll be working. So they need to get up. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Jesus Christ. Good morning, sleepyheads. Nikki's coming. You gotta be awake for that. She is coming. Alright. My apologies for that fucking staggering development here. The drama never ceases in this household. But alright, we got a carrot. Oh, that came out. So that's why that bunny is here now, because we got this carrot. Did I get a seed though with this carrot? What do I do with this fucking thing? I guess I feed it to this motherfucker.
You've got 2 Sparrowmint residents now.
Great, great. Thanks for the fucking update. Give me a tool, you stupid bitch. So, there should be a rabbit visiting here every once in a while. We need to feed that fucking rabbit this fucking carrot, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Man, this game is fucking chill. I fucking like it for that reason. Oh, it is kind of dark as fuck though on the Twitch screen. It's less dark on my TV. Man, I've got to figure out why that happens to some things. It wasn't looking that bad when it wasn't nighttime. But it's like there's some mask on here that the
Here
capture
is
thing.
your
See, this
clock.
looks fine.
From now
Right
on,
here.
you can see what
Like-
time it is.
I don't know what's going on with the way that this capture software that's being used in this OBS is doing to some of these games, but not others. It's weird. I mean, I have to see if I can find a different way to capture these PC games. I know that Outer Worlds game also had this problem. So if I go back to Outer Worlds and try all the different options for capturing video on there and just pick the right one, I should be able to get it. I'm gonna have a lot of time off coming up. A lot. So I should be able to figure that out. The end of the year for people in my field, nobody works. It's great. Especially this year, all of our PTO, we fucking basically didn't use a lot of it because of COVID. So it's all coming out. I'm sorry about this. Is this paused? It's not. No. This darkness, I can't do much about it. I can show you Lethos briefly. I can show you this bird. I can show you this fucking thing. And then there's a moth somewhere. Here it is. It's right there. But it looks like night is fucking bunk in this motherfucking, in this, capture card that sucks nuts. Yeah, here's the bird, dude. He's right there. But there's, like, I can see the whole garden. I can see, here's my fucking insufferable, bitch. There she is. And, here's the motherfucking worm house. Alright, this bunny comb is gonna eat the carrot now. Oh! Oh! That's what I wanted to happen. But it looked like it stepped on it. It just took a big dump. Alright, it's... I think Rust was also horrible in the dark. Rust is always horrible in the dark. It's horrible for me, too. Anyway, I ain't playing Rust this weekend. We're doing something else. So, I'm laying down laying down that I'm not playing Rust this weekend, because that'd be too much Rust. Gotta
Here are
do
the
another
experience
motherfucking...
petals. Can you...
I want the motherfucking daytime, bitch. This is ridiculous. I can't play this game on this fucking, on this channel if it's gonna be like this. I really do need to
leveled
fix it.
up. You...
Piece of shit. Because this game is literally a masterpiece, although it is very chill, and there's not a lot of action going on. And no one's gonna think it's a fucking masterpiece if it's dark as fuck. Alright, the sun is coming out, so soon that mask should be lifted. I can't even see this bitch. It's fucking Cedos.
Let me introduce Cedos.
Alright. It's not getting better. It's not getting better. I'm gonna fucking try to do some things and see if there's anything I can do. I realize this could be boring, but we're winding this down anyway. It's worth doing. So I'm going to the game capture thing here. And let's see if I've got a different hook rate. Can I do it, perhaps? Oh, that's not different. The hook doesn't matter. Alright. Hey, that fixed it. It's called transparency. There's a... Apparently, some games have transparency for game capture, and some don't. Weird. Okay, so this right here is what it's supposed to look like, guys. Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's get this game back up and running. And I'm sorry that you guys had to deal with that. So this is what it really looks like. It's actually really nice. How long has it been fucking? Was it like that during the day, or just during the night? It must have been just during the night. I'm sure it turned. I mean, I don't know. I would have noticed, I think, if it would have been like that the whole time. But who knows? I'll go back and fucking review the footage and see whether or not I was totally dumb to the fact that that shit was not viewable the whole time. So anyway, Cedos, what are you doing? What the fuck is...
Hello, I'm Cedos. Take a seed, and don't hit me with your spade.
Yes, well, you've got a helmet on anyway. There's not much... It looks like Cedos just comes out here and gives you random shit. Probably also new shit. So I think what he does. But there should be shops, and there are not shops yet. And also I should be able to make lakes and shit, which I can't do yet. So that's where I want to get for before I introduce Yuna to it, because otherwise she'll be bored. She'll be bored with all this waiting around and no action, and she's gonna want a lake and trees and animals. Then I think it'd be enough that we could go for an hour or two. If there's things to play with and she can direct them around, then it'll be a good time. Alright, so what the fuck did he... It doesn't even tell you what... Does it tell you what it is? It does. It's a daisy. Okay. Great. That's fantastic. We have a shop, so we should be able to get some tools
Nice
here.
to meet you. Willie Builder, established.
Oh no. No, this is just houses. That's all it is. I don't want any more houses. Yeah, alright.
I appreciate.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't want your fucking house. It's an eyesore. Now, they do need houses though if they're gonna reproduce. That is a requirement. But for now, they are taking up residency on these motherfucking worms. So I think I'm supposed to get these guys to go at it again. This is how you make money too. Getting your animals to have sex. They have to do that, and then cool. Yeah, synthesizers are awesome. Be sure that you don't waste the potential of your synthesizer to connect to your computer via MIDI.
You have a
Nowadays,
white
most of these
flutter
sound
scarf.
cards don't have MIDI
Sometimes they are
ports on them
attracted by the
anymore.
noises of
So
other
what you have to
animals,
do is you have
and
to buy
sometimes
a
the scent of
USB
flowers
MIDI
brings them.
adapter. Get one with really low latency. It's worth paying a little bit extra for this because otherwise when you click the key on your keyboard, you will notice the delay between it and it going through your computer, processing and spitting a sound out. You definitely want to eliminate that delay and get yourself a nice one. But that interface will allow you to do so much more with your fucking synthesizer than just play it. So look on Amazon for USB MIDI cables. And in the back of that keyboard, I guarantee you there are standard MIDI ins and outs. And when you're hooking that shit up, be sure to match them. Out goes to out and in goes to in. It's not the way you would think it is. It's not like
Any
you would
kind
put.
will do.
You would normally think that the output goes into the input, but that's not how it works. So, I mean, unless they labeled it backwards, which some products do. It's a fucking pain. Just try both ways. It definitely has sex, no question about it. They're going at it again, but you don't have to watch them dance every time, which is nice because I would get tired of that pretty quick. I think it's a good track, but let's get more tools. Come on, I want to fucking make my lake and put my trees down. I want to be able to buy seeds. Let's go. Here we go. She's the one. She's got the good stuff.
Hey
I was
everyone! You should all know my store's open again. I expect to see you in here very soon.
All right.
The village general store is now open. Now Costa-Lots is open. You can buy romance sweets. If you have
All right, that's great. We've got that store open. So let's go in there and look at the store. Should be in the village. There she is. Costa-Lots store, which I'm sure it does.
Ah, if it isn't the new gardener.
All right, what can I buy? Come on. All right, seeds, fantastic. Candy, vegetables, fences, and decorations, I believe. Yes, garden items. So, we need seeds. Carrots, turnips, but
So
unfortunately,
that's your thing, is it?
it is my thing, yes. And I can place them around.
Looks like I need to order some new stock. Ready to pay for the things you've chosen?
Yes, let's go.
Nothing beats the taste of hard-earned chocolate cash. An excellent choice. Trust me, that'll look great in your garden.
How much do they cost each? Jesus, they're expensive. We're gonna have to only use 2 for now. We're gonna line this thing full of fire. Alright, check out.
Okay, finish shopping for now? Finally. Sorry, I mean... Nothing beats the taste
That
of
didn't work,
hard-earned...
did it?
Hey, might want to check your bank account first.
Oh, it did work.
Off so
Alright.
soon? Sure there's nothing else you need? Positive? Well, okay.
She doesn't sell tools, which
Next
is what I
time
need.
you click the left mouse button on a piñata, you'll notice
Good
the
morning.
happy meter. The happy meter tells you about your piñata's mood. Every time something happens to the piñata, the triangles turn orange or turn blue.
Hello, Yuna. Do you see the garden? There's the worm. Yes, it's the worm. And then there's the white snake. It's black and white. And there's the carrots. Yes. And then this one, it's a worm. And this one's the worm's house. And there's 2 birds. 1, 2. Yes, 1, 2. 2 birds. Did you see the fire? Carrots, yes. We need to do something. You want to see the bunny? Bunny coming. Yes. Yep, that is exactly what this game is about, one golden ratio. It is about nature. And nature's primary function is to reproduce itself. That is the essence of life, essentially. So, essentially. That's very redundant. But anyway, that's what this is about. That is honestly the only true reason that you exist is to propel life forward through time. Everything else is just like meaningless and inconsequential to that one thing. Is there a greater purpose than that? Maybe there is. I don't fucking know. But this I know. Oh, it's a fox. It's gonna eat some shit.
tail has appeared. They like to investigate it.
You guys can actually see in the night this time, which is fucking unreal. But there's nothing in here. Everything's asleep. And there's no rabbits. So when they investigate the garden, you see how all this junk is around the side? You're actually going to be able to expand the size of this fucking garden out to around here. Like, that will be the final size. And all this crap has chocolate in it as well. So, that'll be a good day when they finally allow me to do that. But in the meantime, we got this tiny little bastard garden. And yeah, I remember the rap song "Killin' and Drillin' that we made, and there's a metaphor in that song. It's pretty hilarious. So whenever I think of metaphors, I can't help but fucking remember that fucking song. Or that rap. I don't know if you'd call it a song. There isn't exactly a melody. There's the butterfly. There it is. Do you see it? Yep, there it is. It's a big butterfly. Oh, wow. I was zoomed in so far. That's a butterfly. It's actually a moth. Yet the bird eats the carrot. Yum, yum. Bird's actually stepping on the carrot, not eating it. Again, the confusion about stepping on something and eating. It's raining. It's a rain. And the bird sleep. And the butterfly sleeps. And the worm sleeps. But this bird is awake. What's he doing? He's a fly. This bird's gonna wake this bird up. Are you ready? Wake up, wake up. Oh! Alright guys, I gotta go to work. So, have a good day, you motherfuckers.